probably help if my microphone was on. Probably help if my microphone was on. Yep, definitely would help. Alright, I just bring that up so I can see the chat, if anything. Um, so, I messed up. Um, I was working on another city. Um, I was working on another city. Which one? That one is doing fine. Not doing bad. But before I started up at the other city, I just went ahead and messed with the city a bit. Was having a little bit of fun, and I did a gigantic tsunami, which wiped out basically all of this up here. Got a good bit of here, all up here. Um, Also like that down here in this area, not this area too. This area, well, it did get destroyed, but I was able to fix back really quick because most of it is mainly just placed down buildings and not much of anything else. Um, but I came back here. I fixed up a little bit, a good amount of stuff here. So, for instance, this right here is a little wonky because I didn't know about bracing roundabouts at the time, and I didn't know there's a way to stop it from deforming the circle. Um, Basically, just fixed up a little bit of this stuff down here. So this right here was continuing to go fine. This area was still getting the amount of traffic that I was getting in the first place. Um, did a little bit of a extra. This area right here already had a meteorite strike in it, and I just want to make it a little bit more, I guess, intense a little bit. So I did that a bit. That didn't really affect anything else outside of it. There's a little bit of water that went up on here, but that's about it. Um, but if you notice, compared to last time, because if I look at last time here, at the very end of the last episode, we were at 91,000. We didn't really expand too much in that one. We actually went down a bit, from over 100,000 to down below, to like 91. Um, like I said, there's a couple of random, um, like invisible, bus stops. Like they're here, but they're not here, but they show that there's something there. But I think that might be a tour. It is. Ah, okay. So that's just a messed up route. So I'm just gonna go and get rid of that. Um, this isn't really an area that we need tours for, anyways. All too much. Okay, I think that was it for that. Great. I solved that little problem there. Um, but hold on, not here. This. Okay, that should solve some of the problems down here. Um, okay, but yeah, you can notice that we are at 20,000. Um, that is well below what we were at before, and that only just happened recently. It wasn't even due to the tsunami all too much. A decent amount, about like 20,000, was from the tsunami. Um, because there was a lot of abandoned, destroyed buildings and stuff like that, which brought down the land value, which then wants people to leave, and people leave, and yeah. Um, by the way, I did get the Sunset Harbor DLC. Um, okay. you can you can you can deal with yourself. But only recently this 20,000 happened. Cut down to about 80,000. Added in some small airport over here, coastal area to kind of bring in more tourists in for our magic experience, aka knockoff Disneyland or Disney World. Um, Cargo airport here. This is a regular cargo airport. I think we have the we have the cargo terminal over here for this area. But a couple of things that I did that caused this. This area here, which was filled up with offices at one point, completely gone. It built back up at first when I added IT specialization, but now it's just gone completely all over the place. So that happened, and here you can tell we have a lot of empty area here in this area. I added, one thing I'm confused about is I added what is it, tourism? No, yeah, leisure. I added leisure specialization to here, and actually no, I added tourism. I added tourism to here, and that just made this entire area just go, I'm done. Well, not the whole area, but a decent amount of the area to say that they're just done and not coming back. So what I'm seeing is that adding commercial specialization is not helping out any area in whatsoever. So I'm getting rid of all of that. Even this area, which I added tourism. Oh wait, no, hold on. This area, did I remember? I don't remember if I removed. I did remove the this stuff here. It was causing a bit more traffic than I wanted. Because I really just want this area just to be the theme park, and that's it. But we have people coming here just for shops, and I'm like, no, you're causing more traffic than I would want. And I'm gonna move this bus stop a bit past the main entrance, just because I don't want this bus to stop and people get blocked up here. People will walk. I don't want people to get blocked up here trying to get into the park for a bus that's stopped right in front of the entrance. This too, I'm gonna move this a bit further in so we don't have people stopped in the middle of the road like this. And also, we're gonna, this is it's a highway, right? Or is this a, okay, this is one of these, I think. Okay, it's not even that. Okay, so we currently have a 4-lane road here. Going into a 6-lane. Okay, hold on. Do we have any higher? We have a 4-lane highway. Okay. And then we're gonna go down to a 3. So what this is gonna do is just gonna fix this up a little bit here. Because now if you notice, before, whenever it was this road. Oh, not this. No, this. Okay. So whenever it's this, you tell that that left lane is going straight and left. So we're gonna have people that want to go straight, being in this left-hand lane, trying to go straight, and all these people going left to go there. So when you have a huge pile of people trying to get into this, onto that road. Okay, we need to get a three lane. Okay, I guess we can't get a 3 lane, but we'll get a 2 lane. Oh, no, not that. Okay, so now we're gonna have okay, I want a 3 lane, but there's no such thing as a 3 lane apparently. And the weird thing is that we have like the large roads. We have the large roads with one ways, and we have the small roads with one ways. But we don't have one way 4 lane roads, which I don't understand. I wish I did, because it would help out in a couple of areas in my other city. Okay. I think we can go 3 lane for one road here. And then it's gonna go down to a 2 lane for the rest of everything. Because it seems like this entrance right here does not care. So. Okay. I'm going to go through, because for our housing there's the self-sufficient or whatever, but I'm gonna go through and remove tourism specialization from every place that has residents. As you can tell, this area keeps on just dying off. Because people are upset that their places have tourism specialization. Hopefully, that should save a bit. I think I'm pretty sure. So what is this dude gonna do here? He's gonna make a left. So, and go around in a circle. But I'm pretty sure we have sidewalks along here, so people can walk around. I'm pretty sure we can go for a one-way here. I want that to be the other way, though. And this should also, if we go to this, yes, okay. Alright, so having a one-way, because nobody needs to come back this way. There's park entrances on both sides of the road. So now this four-lane highway okay. And what we're gonna do here, so we have a four-lane highway there. We're gonna go 2 here. Right? 2 lane here. Right? And these 2 lanes are going to come into 4 lanes. Now 4 lanes is going to drop off and give off 2 to here and give 2 to here. Now hopefully, yes, they're going to start utilizing more of the lanes. Yes. Okay. Now our only issue is here. So really, theoretically, we can go for a 1 lane. What we're going to do here is we're just going to lower this down to a 3 lane for a bit. Come on. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. So 4 lanes, 3 lanes go off to the right, and 1 lane goes straight. Just gonna help out a bit. And then 1 lane plus 1 lane, and then we're gonna get this right here. I don't remember if this is a highway lane, road or not. Either way. That's gonna be a 1 lane for a bit. We'll make that 1 lane into a 2 lane. And then 3 lane, and then it's 4 lane. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is going to equal 3. Until there, then they can switch up and go to 4. And then the 2 lanes go off to the left, 2 lanes go straight. Bam. So now hopefully after a little bit, this should help out our traffic issue here a little bit. Hopefully. But we do have people that are stopping here. I don't want that though. I want people just to go straight ahead. So I'm getting rid of this one entrance here because there's too much going on this corner. Taxi can move this anywhere else. I can move it over here, and this is more out of the way. There's taxi up here. So now hopefully more people are just gonna go around. There's a lot of people heading this way. I might switch the direction on this so that people have to go, if they want to go in here, they have to go around fully and come up in here, and it should alleviate more traffic from getting stopped up here. If things go to plan. So far right now though, it seems everything's going fine, so I'm just going to leave this for a bit. If I do notice that it's still having an issue, I'll come back over here and switch it up. There's also just so much stuff for so many things, and it's just a lot of buses, a lot of cars, a lot of vans. But we do have some people that are going around now, and instead of doing all that stuff there, we do have a bus stop up here though. So I might just get rid of that bus stop right there, just because of the small amount of... Okay, so if I get rid of this bus stop here, and just have this one bus line come into here, and I can just up that bus stop a bit. Hopefully it's not a tour. I think it's a bus. It's a bus. Oh. Okay. You go up there, then come over here, and then come back. I think that's what it did. We don't need that much stuff. None of these are empty. 25, 20, 2.81. So you two can just go away. You should go should go quick. You're empty. You're empty. We should stop down that mess of snow plows. Yeah. Okay. Some of these buses are probably gonna have to go around, but I don't care. I don't care at this point. And plus, we also have underground. It loops around, and there's a little slips through, I think. So, yeah, there's a little slips through here. What I'm gonna do though, underground. I'm just gonna have these two stop and give way. Nothing's happening here for that. No, just give that a stop. Okay. So this should clear up a bit. The thing is I just don't... We have this road right here coming into this far right-hand lane, and then these guys pulling into that same lane there. So, up to 4. And hopefully, we should start having some people change lanes. Okay, you guys stop and wait for somebody to wait for some room. It's I know I said I would wait. Okay. Alright. Which bus line is this? This is bus line 14. I went through and earlier actually, transport. Yeah, I went through earlier and I was looking at the amount of people that was coming through each thing, and I lowered the amount, the vehicle count for the entire route. We should see this start to dwindle down, hopefully. Because that's causing a lot of issues right there. Okay. Oh wait, there's two different colors. Okay, returning to depot, you're no longer... Okay, so these blue ones, whichever the blue ones are, they're no longer part of that route. And they're going back to the depot just to disappear. There's still 4 buses here though. It is starting to disappear though. So now there's 5 buses for that route. 4. So that one just changed. But with these stopping, so look, now they're okay. Once this one bus gets But once this one bus gets here, this lane should be freed up for people to go. Okay, so I can't remember what color is what. Alright. Things, I mean, we still have a huge line of people. But hopefully, that's saving. Hopefully, we should see this chill out. And actually, okay. So, what I'm going to do here is make this into two, because this is one lane coming in and one lane coming in. And then make this into three. And then they can change lanes up to four. And they have this node right here to change lanes, and they have this right here to change lanes. And then here they have these arrows telling them that if you're in this lane, you have to turn left, and yet if you're in these lanes, you have to turn straight. We'll go straight. So, hopefully, and it's not on PC, so I can't add any mods to make you go there, whatever. But hopefully, and this is less happening right here at this one intersection. See, with that stoplight though, people aren't just, well, that stop sign, people aren't just jumping in. I mean, they are, but like, they're not jumping in constantly. They're stopping and they're waiting for a spot, and it slows down a little bit, but it's giving room. Over here, traffic's doing fine. Let's see what 14 has. 14 has 4 vehicles still. But there's not 5 over here. And what we're going to do here, just because we can, we're just going to down that to 1. It's over there, and then 2 here. Can't. Okay. And then make this into 3. Actually, what we're going to do here is we're going to go 3, and then 2, then 1, and we're going to make this right here 3. That's going to clear things up over there. Once those come together, those are just... Besides these guys changing lanes right when another lane becomes available, but... we can already see though that this is helping out, because instead of going all the way down here, it's now up here, and it's moving along smoothly. So if we have things chill out for a bit, then we should be good. We also have people coming on here on the monorails, and also on these things. So yeah, and transport routes. Let's see how are these. How is our floating roads? I don't know where. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot. We don't have vehicle numbers here. 88. And then 252 here. 252 less people. Okay. And what we're also having here is people stopping for these pedestrians a little bit. I mean, obviously they still drive through them, but they're slowing down for it. Which is holding up this major road right here. So if we have hold on. Okay, so I need to get rid of this right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little bit of a. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if I can. Hold on. I'm trying to. We have so much stuff here. It's just dumb. But if we can get this, and have this on curve. I want to get a way to have it where you can tell these people are stopping for sure for it. And we all know that their main place to get to is over here, but we can't just do that. Hold on. Is there a way for me to do this for a second? Alright, so they call me. I just see if I can try and call them back, but they didn't even answer. It just, yeah, I tried to get as many people, as many things into here as possible. So first off, that. I just realized what that did. Oops. Okay. That. I'll go in here real quick and fix that whole issue there. Oh wait, let me go up right now. Why? Okay. Okay, great. Anyway, okay. So that, and then modding was the main problem here. Okay. Can we get here? Okay, yes you can. Alright, and then we're gonna go up over top of this. What in the heck just happened there? Okay. Alright, so we're here. We're going to I don't know why it's going up is my thing. That's just weird. I don't understand. Why are you making a mountain? Okay, hold on. We have don't act like you want to build on top of the freaking trees. Okay. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm just gonna do this. Make sure that all this is flat even underneath all the crap. And then we're gonna go back up over here. And it's going to not make a mountain. Wonderful. Alright. Okay. Since it's not making a mountain, we're gonna start up here, ground level, and it should make it over the monorail, but maybe not. Okay. So apparently that's as high as that can build. And hopefully, yes, it's a long freaking thing, but this should help alleviate traffic along with everything else. I was just thinking if there's a way for me to maybe possibly bring it down up here, but no. And there's absolutely no way it can go from here to here because you want people walking down a mountain. This should people get. This just get. Should, this should get people from basically all over the place. Woo! Means I swear I don't have the coronavirus. Alright. Now, next step to getting people to not cross the road. Because wait, hold on. Alright, so okay, so we had removed the way for people to get the monorail is our main thing here, is that because people are still going from the monorail to across the bridge because it's faster for them okay, it's faster for them to go across the street than to faster to go across the street than for them to go on the bridge all the way up to the front main entrance. Okay. That was a wicked over there. Yep, totally. Totally, guys. Okay. I think a way for us to do this is to get this one portion of the road to be a 2-lane highway. Oh, a one-way highway. I think it's a regular one-way. And this should stop people from being able to even okay. I think I should stop people from even being able to cross over the street. Anyways. Now what I can do just for a moment. No curves. That right there. And then now we have our one-way 2-lane street connecting to that. So now that's connected to the road, and this is a highway. People cannot cross the street right here. People can cross the street down there, or right here, but not up here at the intersection, where it matters the most. Here, and that's just going to be a stop. That's just it. Okay. People are getting off and going on the walkway. Perfect. Okay. We got people crossing the street here, but I mean, that's the entrance right there. We can't really stop that. Or can we? I don't know. I'll leave that for now because that's not causing too much traffic here. Because there's not too much traffic on this road in the first place. Upgrade, but we're not really upgrading. We're just bringing this road down right here into a 2-lane. Just go along with the rest of it. So this is perfect. People are getting on off the monorail and immediately going onto the walkway. There's still a couple people crossing right there, but that's barely anything. This is running smooth I wanted it to, but it'd be a bit better if we. Okay, I need to get rid of road grid lines for a minute. Oh, that's it. Great, wonderful. Okay. Road grid lines off. A little bit of a curve, but can I get rid of y'all? You're driving to the amusement park restrooms, says this guy. He's out of the road though. People are going around fine. Why are y'all crossing the highway? That's not how that works, guys. Alright. There's nothing on this road though. So can say two-way highway. Besides that one. I didn't mean to hit that one. Alright. Okay, that car disappeared. People are a little bit confused, but well, for a second, but they'll figure it out. Yes, tons of people are using that walkway. Wonderful. Okay. So, we're not even backed up back here anymore, which is great, beautiful, amazing. We do have our people over here, though, doing their janky jank. We have room to expand that. So, the two-way was really just for, well, two-lane was really, just to solve this issue. So, we can up this all the way around. Up until here. Here, the bus stop. Let's cut out a walkway again. But that's just for temporary until I can upgrade that. And then you go back to where you were. And then that walkway comes back. It's like a roller coaster. Okay. So, people are still piling onto that walkway. And, okay. This one little road right here, is it necessary? because this is to run this thing. That's not needed. No. Okay. Y'all can just stop for a minute. That's not needed. Cause that road barely uses to transfer the stuff over to there. Have these roads. Okay. Idea. Can you see how well the one lane into one lane plus one lane into two lanes works? We've seen that. But two lanes plus one lane isn't working too well. At the moment, with the way this is working. Oops. Okay. But what if, since this on-ramp is not even doing anything, what if we have this? I'm thinking this should work great. I'm thinking. Only thing that's not really working too well is this right here. Because people aren't even using the left-hand lane there. So really, we could keep this 3-lane all the way around and have this be a 1-lane. Okay. Having that left lane be both. Well, that right lane be both. I don't like that. Okay, so instead of switching it over, we have an asymmetrical road, don't we? That doesn't work. Swap that. Nobody's gonna be going backwards. But like nobody's gonna be turning there. But okay, please don't do the stop sign. Okay. Well, stop sign for this side, but that's it. That's the only way to get a one-way, one-lane road. have people that are retarded like that. That's the only problem there. Wait. One lane, one way road. What are you talking about, John? What? Oh, I'm changing direction. Like, what happened here? That. Okay. But, just to make sure. Okay. I'm like, what am I talking about? But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna extend this 2 lane up to there, just to solve the problem of people changing lanes. Because if it's a 3 lane up here, people are gonna be switching lanes according to a 3 lane. With those nodes that I was talking about before. And then once they get up here, they have to change lanes at this one spot to get over into the separate lanes that they need to be in, which then causes the issue of people crossing over 3 lanes of traffic to get over to the left hand side. Okay, so now we have the problem of people walking here. So okay, that's connecting up to there. So now, hopefully, eventually, after people realize what's there, people are getting off the monorail to get onto cable cars? Okay. If I had the PC version, there is a mod where I could, where I can select an intersection like this, but make it to where people can't cross. Which I would like to do. I don't want people to cross. I want them to go over this bridge so they don't stop people here. But it seems as if like that random walking problem just randomly stopped happening. Because the only way that this works is that, actually I don't know. Well, is that I don't know. I'm thinking like distance, because like, but then it's like, well, people can cross right here and come right over here, instead of going up here and going around and all the way up here and then coming up over here. But people are still using this very much, despite the distance. But even whenever that walkway was right here, right next to the cable cars, people were still choosing to go across the crosswalk instead of going over the bridge. But what I'm thinking is people are crossing over to do what? To get on the metro. Mostly. So what if I had a walkway go right next to the metro? This connects directly to the metro. Okay, so that's the problem here. That's connecting like to a bunch of stuff. Okay. Does that connect? Not really. That connects. Kinda. And I'm gonna go up. Over. And down. Straight line here. Okay, that's not working. Hold on. So curved. Here, down. How did I do it? Maybe like that? Space already occupied by yourself? Okay. Alright. So if I go down, right there. I don't know why it's not letting me curve really. Okay, if I come over here and go here and then try and go down, get that close to the thing as possible, and then come down. It typically can turn on a dime, like look, like that. That turns so quick. But then right here it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Not happening. I can only turn like over the course of 5 million miles. Okay. Okay. Great. That's doing something. Bam. Okay, and that's connected. So now that doesn't really look like it's connecting, but that's connecting. Hopefully that's connecting to the bridge. The thing is that, so that's kind of weird to me, is that like, in this game, even in the smallest little city, public transport is huge, right? But in real life, how many of y'all actually use public transport? I don't at all. I use a car. Like no matter where I'm going, I don't even want to use public transport in the slightest. But in this game, and even in like regular regular cities, like in real life, like people, like if you ever hear any city planners talk about stuff, like they say that like public transport is huge, and that's a big factor in having in traffic. And I'm like, to me that's kind of surprising to me, because I wouldn't even think of using public transport unless I'm going like super far. I'm like, maybe you can go on something, but like even then I would want to drive. backing up a little bit. But that's because it's busy and it's City Skylines AI. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay, never mind. There's a little note up there. I was thinking that people are changing lanes right here instead of further on, but there's a spot right there for them to change lanes. Nighttime's more busy too, anyways, but... Okay. Just because of how little traffic is even converging here, I'm gonna do one lane. So that's where that node was. See, like at the very end of that? That's where that node is, and that's where people are changing lanes. But the thing is that some of them might decide later, or there's actually going that way. Okay. Okay. Don't angle snap on me. Go straight. Turn. There, and turn. That's not the straightest thing, but I don't care. Okay. So now, here is a node. There's no node in between. So apparently that other one was just from me stopping midway and building it. But node here, node here, node here, and node here. So now, instead of them all changing lanes right here, they're all going to change lanes anywhere along that entire stretch. And then once they get to here, they're forced to turn whichever way that they're in, whichever lane they're in. This is mainly a traffic episode, basically. It stopped up for a bit, but I think with how things are going, we should see that clear up a bit. Because look now we're moving. Moving. People are mainly going to the main entrance, but I would kind of want them to go to a side entrance. So I think if I add, okay, we have a taxi stop over there. We don't need one over here. I think if we add in a side gate over here, this should split up traffic a bit. Because yes, there's a side gate right here, but it's not as big of a difference to go over here than it is to go over here. So, and this one theoretically gets closer to all this stuff here. But I don't think that's the main factor. I think the main factor is that other one is basically the same distance. So if I get one right over here, And this will lead right up to that one. Okay. This is pedestrian traffic, so it'll even matter at all to me. There's not that many people. People aren't going to block anybody. It's fine. Now, hopefully, so really there's no need for that one right across. We get, since now most people are going to be on the right hand lane here, besides people coming here into the left lane for this one. If we do bring a bus stop, oh yeah, buses only stop on the right hand side of the road, don't they? Yep. Okay. What if we bring in a train station? That's too huge. Never mind. Okay, so I didn't have the. One thing I realized before is that I didn't even have the industries. Not earlier in today's recording, but earlier in general. Okay. Yeah, one thing I didn't even notice until, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I didn't even have, it was yesterday, I didn't even have the Industries DLC installed, even though I got it with the Mayor's Edition of the game. So, yeah. That's a funny little thing there. So, throughout the entire making of this city until today, I didn't even have a post office, any of the post office stuff put in. Whatsoever. We should have a post sorting facility here. Here. These are just post offices here. This is mostly covered, but not up here, so let's go right back to that thing and do that. And over here, okay, that's kind of coming over from over there. So, here, here, here. And just do it here next to the Victorium. My voice does that weird thing, and it's just a thing my voice does. It's not even part of like voice cracking or anything. It's just my voice does that when I say certain things. I think we're gonna do a decent amount of stuff in this city, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to the other city. Once we do as much as we can do here. Because I feel like a lot of the stuff I'm going to be doing in this city, it's pretty much going to be demolishing abandoned buildings and just letting it run and run and run. So we're growing. Not at an astronomical rate, but we're growing. And this is going to take time for us to get back to where we were before. Like that. Okay. And we'll get up here in this little area up here. Yeah, and I'll be doing all that other stuff off whenever I'm not recording. My off time, pretty much. Which, with the whole coronavirus thing and a lot of people being out of work, including myself, there ain't much for me to do besides stuff like this. So, okay, post office stuff is done here. One of the greatest things I think that they've added is this. I can have it, it's a brush for bulldozing, and it's set to have buildings, roads. You can set the default where it destroys anything that you click on, or it can be set on roads or buildings or anything like that. So, for instance, you have an entire area that you have set to something, some certain thing. You can just click on. You can go to buildings. So yeah, go set to one specific thing. So for instance, industrial or all residential or all commercial. If you want to change it up and change it to something else, you can just go here and go buildings and just completely demolish all of the buildings in the area without demolishing any of your road systems. Absolutely great. Why is this whole area out of power? Alright. Now, okay. I'm gonna have, since these are permanent buildings, I'm gonna have multiple spots of connection to larger, more permanent things. So this entire area here is connected to our gigantic wind farm, basically up here, which is connected to our gigantic little industrial area over here. Which there's offices, I think. Yes. I think that's offices. Okay. Those two little buildings right there are gonna deal with their own things, but so far we went from 20,000 to 32,000 so far. Once again, like I said, I think our main thing we're gonna be doing here is mainly just demolishing abandoned buildings and letting it run. So that needs to be fixed badly. And so does this, apparently. Okay. So, as you can tell, most people are using one single lane. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna upgrade this to a 3-lane. It's really downgrade, but in terms of this, upgrade. These people are slowing down for one reason and one reason only. The reason why they're slowing down is because it is not okay. It is not alright. It is not you charge. Okay. So it is a tight curve. And what I mean by that is that, okay, it needs to be set on a node. Okay. And so what I mean by that is that when they're turning into the roundabout, it is not a smooth just go along. It's instead a what do you call it? A tight turn around the corner. This one's a one way, so this right here is fine because you're going just straight off. But what we need to do, this one right here, since it's a two-way, we need to have this set up to be like, where is it? Where's that asymmetrical road? This. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi. What?
I called you earlier because I needed a lighter.
You need a lighter?
Yeah, but I was like, never mind, because, no, Andy found one.
Okay.
So now I'm home. About a case.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I was recording.
You were pooping?
Recording
Recording what?
a video.
Of what? Hold up. YouTube video?
Yeah.
Are you that bored?
Pretty much.
Busy now?
Huh?
So that means you're busy?
Pretty much.
Wow. Good.
I'll call you back in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Yeah, what's that we always say? Then you don't call me back.
I'll call you back.
I don't believe it.
I promise.
No promises.
Okay.
Bye, dude. Love it.
Love you too. Bye. That was loud, and that's the only thing about the Google Home is that it's well, original Google Home is that what's it called? I can't even think. Is that the volume button is also the hang up button. Well, to pick up button. So, yeah. So I went to go turn it down, it picked it up. So what am I doing here? This. So now this is back to just the regular old 2-lane. And we're going to do the same thing here. The asymmetrical road. So we have a left and a right hand lane. Only thing I can't fix is that. But I think that's a 3-lane, so I can put it down to 2-lane, and this should solve that problem. I don't like changing up lanes on that, but it's whatever. We're gonna up this to a 1. 2 lane. Okay, so hold on, they don't need to change lanes there. So then it's gonna be a 2. You can change your lane there, and then how many lanes is that? That's 4. So I'm gonna give them 2 lanes to change that up. Autosave. And then up to a 3. They change your lanes, and then 4, and they go along. Okay. Okay, that one has the same issue where it's a straight and a turn, but I can't change that, and traffic's not even bad on that. Traffic's bad on this. I know it seems like, whoa, well, why, if there's a lot of traffic, why would you down it down to a 1? Because they're all changing lanes into one single lane. So I'm gonna give them plenty of time to choose their, well, get their crap together there, and then 2, so that they can get their crap together into there, and then 3, they get their crap together, and then they're 4. So 4, they change their lanes into 3, change their lanes however they want to, left, right, middle. Then they change over here into a 2 lane. They can choose their lanes, left, right, whatever. And then once they get up here, the 1 lane, they all merge into 1. It just gives them time to transfer over to whichever lanes they want to. So now this right here should solve this problem a little bit, not majorly, but they'll figure it out. They'll get themselves into whatever. They'll get themselves. These right here will definitely get themselves into this right-hand lane, but these guys can choose to go left, right, middle, whatever. I just can't solve that problem. And I could like go from 3 and then into 2, but then it's going down into 1, and then yeah. Actually, that might help a little bit. We'll find out. We'll see. This might take a bit. Yeah, getting the city to build is going to take some time. So that'll all be done off camera. And all the commercial specialization is gone. So hopefully things can get themselves back to normal over time. Oh, this needs to be 2, don't it? This needs to be 2. And then that goes down into 1. Not much we can do there. Actually, there's something we can do. Just a regular old 2 lane should be good. It's 1 lane for each. A lot of people are getting off here. That's why I have it angled to that and not to the people turning on, because most people are turning off. So there's 2 lanes coming together. I mean, we have the problem of people coming over, but nothing much we can do there. Because The thing is, we have a lot of people coming off of this highway. The people coming off of this highway are coming onto this roundabout, and they're mostly all going this way. But then the people coming off of this road right here are mostly going this way and are mostly coming off of here. So we have a lot of people that are coming right here and going in front of these people getting into the right lane, but we have the people that are in the right lane trying to get over to the left lane. So nothing much we can do. But we can add a little slip lane coming off of this road here, right at this node, and come off and come over here. And that should solve a problem of people coming off of here to go back this way, go all the way around. Because these people really are doing a U-turn. So, coming off of this node, where it's splitting up anyways, we're going to have them come off and get into this intersection here. Once people realize what's going on, they'll fix themselves up. This is a 2-lane, correct? Yes. Okay. But then we also have a lot of people that are coming off of this road, going all the way around to come up onto here. So, if we make a little slip lane here. Okay, I see what happened there. Okay. If we make a little slip lane here, coming off, go around, out here. It's 1 lane going to 2 lane, and then 3 lanes should really come up right here because of that add-on road there, and everything should be solved there. So now we can already see there's people using that right there. So a lot less people are going to be coming off of here. But, okay, good. Alright, let's make sure that we have a stop sign there. We have a lot of people doing that, and they're doing it kind of perfectly in time to where they're not stopping people coming off of the roundabout. So now we just need to start seeing people come off of this highway and to change lanes. I want to see. What is this arrow? Arrows for right. So what we're going to do, we're going to do that just for a second. Just to get it to reset itself a little bit. It's just so busy. I think we have to keep it at 4. Actually, it just cleared itself up. We're gonna see. This is a really bad backup here. This should have brought us down tremendously, but apparently not. Okay, a lot of people making a right. I wonder Okay. You honestly, you can't even be here anymore at this point. I'll put another one down somewhere else. We have a lot of people backed up at this highway. And it's a lot of people coming in. But I noticed that's our only way on to this highway. In any way. On or off. And a lot of those people coming in are going down this road right here. So, I think I realized our main, if not our main or our biggest problem here. This is not connected to the highway. A little bit hard with that right there. There's a lot of underground stuff. So, have it come above ground right here. It just went underground. Keep it above. Okay. Not the cleanest interchange, but it's an interchange. Um, Not much we do here. We're just gonna have it flip around. Right there. We're gonna have this 2. And then go up into 3. Momentarily, until it goes back to 2, and then it's there. Actually, I'm debating. I'm not even debating anymore. Just did it. Doing that. I just saw some problems right there. The reason why I said to do this at 2. If we have this at 2, and we add on this one, makes it into 3. So these guys are here will only go into this right-hand lane. These people can go left, right, whatever the heck they want. So that's that. We don't really need this anymore. Pretty much. Actually, wait, yes we do. Okay. But just with the amount of traffic going on this one road due to this whole thing here, I'm gonna do this. I know we have a lot of traffic coming from the highway, but we also have a lot of traffic coming down this road. At least for the time being. So you can see there's a lot of people coming onto here. So, I know I just put that there, but I see a place for us to make this road go to instead of going to that one major intersection. So having to go there um, should help a bit. Now, one thing I've noticed. Okay. Okay, one thing I've noticed is that a lot of these emergency shelters have a stoplight in front of it. And I don't want that. So roundabout is running smoothly. Now, not a lot of people are going to be stopping this traffic. So these guys can just go. So this side right here is going to be moving along smoothly. They're having absolutely no problems. And see what I was telling you? The amount of people that are just trying to get onto the highway. So instead of them going along and trying to find a way to get onto the highway, they can instead just go right onto the highway. These guys, they have a stoplight. But let's just do a stop sign for them so they can just keep on going. Holy crap. Just yawn stop. Now, let's see what I was going for. I was going for a simple little on-off onto that side. But that's too small of an on-off. Now if I just go for a regular old 2-lane, going off of there out here, that should solve problems a lot. 1 into 1. 1 lane into 1 lane. That's all that matters. I know this is backwards. I'll just do next so it would connect. But there. Y'all get back on the highway. Do what you want to do. That's a 3-lane. Oh, man, I'll just turn off y'all's headlights. Let's see. Oh, well, hashtag summer vacation is over. Time to get back to hashtag work. Hashtag work. Alright. This is a little transfer over somewhere. I don't know where that went. Over there? Oh, it connects up to the thing. And you are going off over there. So it's a little transfer over to that side. And that looks much better than just that tiny little whatever the heck that was. A way to solve this, we've already talked about this before. 4 lanes. You put it down to 3, automatically. I changed directions. Put it down to 3, automatically makes that 1 lane right there a dedicated on over. And as I hear, people go straight. These are here, get their own lane. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Working wonderfully there. Now, this ain't working too wonderfully. Um, I don't think there's a node for them to switch over. So, okay. So, this whole... I typically want to do the whole down up lane thing for... I typically want to do the whole down up lane thing for... what's it called? Roundabouts anyways. So, I'm not going to do that for the roundabouts anyways. So, there we go. That. And I need to make that change direction. Bang, bang, there. Good. Everything starts getting all janky. Okay. Hey, yo, Timo584. Um, okay. So, this whole traffic thing, I'm gonna have to research some stuff on this, because I am not seeing that. I'm doing good. I'm not seeing a way to solve this at the moment, and I'll try to figure that out on my own. Um, I'm thinking that because that's where most of our traffic's going. But that's gonna have to be it for now. So, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.